What is going on, guys? This is XK Mythic 1T bringing to you some Black Ops 3 gameplay. This will be the second day in a row that I've uploaded. I'm trying to upload more. I'm trying to get more subscribers because, you know, I really have a lot of time on my hands, and this is what I used to look up to doing, is making YouTube videos, getting people to like them, getting people to follow me and my friends on Xbox. In the background, you've seen me playing some Kill Confirmed on Breach with the XR2. Now, guys, this is a suggestion, a big suggestion. The XR2 is a godlike assault rifle. I don't know why people don't usually use it, but I do pretty well in this game with it, as you can see. Yeah, so let's talk about ABSOLUT3, this competitive team I'm making. So, we're making a competitive team, ABSOLUT3, you already know that. I'm trying to come up with some, like, creative names. Like, I want to keep my name, like, kind of the same. JDOM, you know, that used to be my name. Mythic, that's also used to be my name, so I was thinking, like, Absolute Myth or Absolute JDOM. I'm not sure. But anyway, we're trying super hard to go competitive, and we kind of like some followers. We don't really get, like, noticed by a lot of people, but we do play competitive a lot. And, like, you know, UMGs, sometimes we'll lose UMGs. In fact, most of the time we will. But when we're all on and we're all, like, focused and not screwing around, we tend to go on huge win streaks, kill streaks, all that fun stuff. Give some support to my friend 3 Days Awesome. Go check out his channel. It's spelled exactly how it sounds, except there's no E after the aw in awesome, and it's all one word. He has some pretty interesting videos up. He's a pretty popular, famous YouTuber out of me and my friends, of course. He's friends with the well-known Brian Simon, or Brian Sai. Also, he is joining our competitive team. Me and him are going to be the two lead captains, you could say. And the other person that's joining is one of my old friends from, like, every clan that I've ever been in. Like, I'm talking, like, Titan Clan Gaming from Call of Duty Ghosts. I was the leader of that clan, and we actually got pretty popular and well known. And then we split up because I ended up getting an Xbox One and nobody else had it. So I was, like, completely alone on here, and they all went off, they all did their own thing. And then on Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, it was AG, or Avon Gaming. Avon Gaming was not really the best clan. We weren't really well known, but we were pretty good. And after AG, it turned into XK1T. That's why my gamer tag's XK Mythic, and that was for Destiny, because we all came to the conclusion we were all done with Call of Duty, because Advanced Warfare was ass. Like, everything about Advanced Warfare was terrible. It was fun at first, and then Black Ops 3 showed it how to make a Call of Duty game. And we all decided to go Destiny, start a new clan, blah blah blah. We made XKit. And now, me and my friend 3 Days Awesome and QXWX, we're pretty serious about making this a competitive clan. We are hoping in the next Call of Duty, if the next Call of Duty is PlayStation, MLG, like, you have to be a PlayStation player for MLG and stuff, then we're just going to switch over to PlayStation, because Xbox has been there for Call of Duty, like, ever since Call of Duty first came out, and it just easily goes to PS4. It's a love-hate relationship there. But, yeah, and we're just going to switch over to PS4 if the next Call of Duty is on PlayStation. Another thing I wanted to talk about is some of the guns in this game. Like, in my last video, I made a little rant about how they're completely unbalanced. It's kind of true, but it's also kind of false. As I started using all the other guns, they look like they're overpowered, and I don't know if that happens to you guys or anything, but you'll see somebody just melt you with this gun. Just like I'm talking 2 shots to the big toe, and you're on the ground dead, and, like, you got shot in the head. And, like, it's just the same. It's always the same problem in Call of Duty. The logic's just off a bit. But as I used all these other weapons, I kind of noticed something. I noticed that they're balanced, but in their own ways. Like, this XR2, it has a very low fire rate for an assault rifle, and when you hold down the trigger, it automatically bursts for you. You don't have to keep squeezing the trigger. And I literally just barely found that out, like, not even today. And I started trying it out, and that makes this gun very balanced. It's terrible in close to range, but if you get the first shots on somebody, they're always dead. They're always dead, so you're mostly winning gunfights. One of the most overpowered guns that I've seen in this game so far definitely has to be the Vesper. One of the most overpowered guns in this game that I've seen so far would have to be the Vesper. Now, I just made a video about it yesterday, so I don't want to get any hate about it, but I was using it yesterday, and the only reason I use it is because in free-for-all, when people slap on awareness and like all these perks that just track where people are coming from, it just gets annoying, like super annoying. So they're always like there, and like you guys can thank Optic Nade Shot and all the people that play free for all. I mean, shout out to Optic Nade Shot. That dude's like, he's like my #1 man, dude. Like Nade Shot, dude. If I could meet any one person in the world, it would have to be him. But back to the subject. They all pointed out that awareness is super helpful, and I'm honestly hoping for a buff. Like, awareness, like, if you have dead silence, you can hear people with dead, like, if you have awareness and someone has dead silence, you can hear them across the map running. Like, I don't know. There's just a bunch of stuff that should be fixed with this game so far that I'm not really enjoying. But, overall, I love this game. It's almost exactly like Black Ops 2, just jetpacks and different weapons. The thing that kind of downed me was the specialists. I didn't really like that. Like right there, that scythe. The scythe. Everyone used to use the scythe. Now everyone's using Firebrand. They're all using Heat Wave, and I've run into that in UMGs as well. Maybe like I'm honestly feeling like some of the updates could possibly be like Heat Wave. It doesn't last as long. It's not as long as effects as it usually is. Maybe Reject. Maybe it'll take like. I don't know. I think Reject's okay. Overdrive's okay. All of like, there's like in Modern Warfare 3, you guys noticed that the score streaks were like, you could keep them if you died, and then if you died, and you'd have to restart some of them. It's like this, like, some of them do damage, some of them just, it was support and like something else. And like all of the support ones are okay, like vision pulse. I mean, I could see vision pulse not going out as far. They could update it to where the distance of vision pulse is changed. Overdrive's okay. Reject is okay. All those are okay. Psychosis, but some of the damaging ones are just absolute terrible. Like this the War Machine. That's what it is. War Machine, I think the War Machine's okay, but it could use a couple updates, maybe like the range of it. But yeah, I don't really enjoy the specialists all too much, but I do enjoy this game. It's a very good game, thanks to Treyarch. You know, best Call of Duty for a couple years. Ghosts 2 is probably coming out. You know, like if you guys played Call of Duty Ghosts and you beat it, if you watch all the way to the end cutscene.